Hey everybody, welcome to Turkey, and this is Random Fixed Travels. In this video today, I'm going to tell you what you need to do when you first land at the airport so you can get to your hotel or your Airbnb. I'm going to give you a few tips so you can have a nice and safe journey. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So in this video today, I'm going to be discussing what you need to do when you get to the airport here in Istanbul or maybe in other parts of Turkey, and what you should do before you exit the actual terminal so you can get to your hotel or your Airbnb. And if you guys need additional help, I'm going to have a lot of video content down below on how to get a cell phone, how to get an e-visa, so check those links. So as you guys know, this is my travel channel and I post things here to help you through your Turkish journey, as I've been here for the last 9 months, and I want to share with you guys all the times I got kicked in the face, because you do run into situations unless you're prepared. So when you do land in Turkey, you want to make sure that you got your e-visa, your Turkish cell service, as well as clearance that you're good to enter the country. And what I like to do is use the Turkish map right here from Turkish Airlines, and it lets you know where you can and can't go. So if you check out Turkey, it will let you know any restrictions from your passport to Turkey, and it has a vaccinated or unvaccinated toggle button, so it makes it really easy. So when you land here, you're not going to run into any major issues. When you get into Turkey, most likely you're flying into Istanbul. However, there's about 9 or more ports that actually allow passport and customs clearance. So these are the two biggest ones here. This is going to be Istanbul Airport, and step here on the European side. And to give you guys a little reference, this right here is going to be the area of Taksim Square. So if you need to get down here, you could pretty much say it's going to be about an hour drive. And depending on when you're coming, the trip is going to range anywhere from maybe 300 to 700 lira for your trip. And there are services you can call ahead of time to get you a limo or a taxi. I didn't actually do this, but I called around before I landed here, and they were trying to give me triple the price of what it really cost me, just because they're resellers. They're not really going to do all the work. They're going to get some other poor guy to come pick you up, and you can save yourself the money, because I'm going to show you what to do in this video. And there's another airport on the Asian side. This is Zabia airport right here. This is a really nice airport. So if you're going to spend a lot of time in Turkey and you want to fly in and out of Turkey to different countries, this is the airport I recommend, as it's going to be much cheaper. I'll have other video links down below to help you guys out. So when you land here, you're going to need to clear customs, and this is very easy. If you have your visa already, you go to a line that says other nationalities. You're going to pull out your passport, your visa, and they're going to stamp your passport, and you're clear to go, and you can stay in the country for 90 days out of the next 180 days if you selected the right entry date. And now you can go travel in and out of the country as long as you have a multi-entry passport, which I covered on the e-visa video. So once you clear customs, you're going to go and get your bags, and once you get your baggage, you want to start heading towards the exit. And before you head out the door, you want to get yourself some liras. And the way you do this is by avoiding all the currency changers that are close to the baggage area. And right by the door, you'll notice there's a couple of places. It'll be like Ziraat Bank. They'll give you a pretty good rate. They will check your passport. And if you guys don't have any idea as far as what the dollar and the lira are currently worth, just Google USD to lira and it'll give you an equation. And when you talk to the money changer, they're going to try to offer you something called a guaranteed rate. So if you buy $3,000 worth of liras and you don't use all of it, you can go ahead and change it back in for the same rate as you paid. I don't personally recommend this. And just know that there are credit cards that work here. Some credit cards have issues and have 500 lira limits. And there are other credit cards that have no foreign transaction fees and 3% back. And this is the credit card that I use. If you guys want me to make a video about that, please comment down below. And there's also ATMs that charge you 0% fee, including covering your Visa international fee, which is about 1%. But if you don't have a debit card like this and you go to a regular ATM, you could be paying anywhere from about 5 to 15%. if you don't know where to go. So comment down below. I'd love to make you guys a video if you guys have interest in that. All right, so now you're outside. You're gonna need to get yourself a taxi. This is very, very easy. And before I came to Turkey, there's a lot of stupid videos on YouTube that tell you about the Turkish scams. Even Uber works in Turkey, and they're driven by taxi drivers. These guys are really good drivers, and they know how to get around the city. Just realize right by the rear view mirror, there's going to be a meter. Pay attention to that mirror. That will display your rate for you. When you're getting your liras, ask for smaller notes, because if you give somebody a $200 note and your total is just 80 lira, they tend to like to keep the other 120 lira. And this is the worst aspect of taxis in Turkey. If you can get around this just by carrying smaller change, you're going to be okay. But pay attention to the meter built into the rear view mirror, and know if you cross a bridge, you go into a tunnel, and also toll roads. These will cost extra. They can range anywhere from 10 lira up towards 70 lira. So just be a little bit mindful of that. And they'll let you know that that was involved. And if you're going to go through a tunnel that's very expensive, sometimes they'll say, hey, this is going to be 70 lira more, and you'll have to agree. But Uber does work here, so download Uber, and I'm going to give you guys some other tips before the video ends. So if you guys don't have your e-visa, please watch my last video. If you don't have your cell phone service, please check the video links down below. And also at the end of this video over here, Turkey is an amazing place. It's really safe. I was quite surprised when I came here, and I wish you guys the best on your journeys. Please comment down below if you guys have any questions. If you guys are new to this channel, please consider subscribing, as I'm going to keep this channel very focused on Turkey. I'm not going to waste a lot of time giving you guys my opinions. I'm just going to give you guys the facts about coming here to move, how to rent an apartment, how to buy a place, some scams you should watch out for, how to check your kids into schools, all these sort of things. If there's something that I didn't think about that you guys are interested in, please comment down below. So I wanted to leave you guys off in this video with a few final tips, and here's my tips. So you want to go ahead and make sure you download WhatsApp and be able to use it, because WhatsApp is very popular in Turkey. All the hotels, Airbnb hosts, everybody uses it here, and it's very simple. You want to make sure you download Google offline maps of the areas you might be visiting. You want to get that small change. Have a paper itinerary of your hotel or your Airbnb. And lastly, you want to make sure you only change a little bit of money if you're staying for less than 2 weeks at a time, because as your trip goes on, the Turkish lira will tend to go lower and lower in value, and this can end up to be big money at the end of the day. So you want to change normally $100 to $200 during the week. And if you need to pay something as important as rent, you want to wait till the last minute, because therefore you'll get the best rate, because most of the contracts in Turkey are written in Turkish liras, not in US dollars. I appreciate you guys. If I missed anything on this video, please comment down below. Make it a great day. I'll leave you guys all those tips down there. And if you guys like my fresh haircut, one thing that's pretty cool in Turkey is it's really cheap getting a haircut. So I might make a video about that at another date. But you can definitely come here and get pampered, and it's very affordable. Thanks again.